Hello everyone, my name is Winters and welcome back to this Let's Play series of Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. We are continuing on exactly from where we left off, and we're about to work on this car over here, but before we do, we're going to check and see if there's any experience orders available, and if there's not, which there isn't, then we're going to decline all these orders because there is an accolade. And we've already got one of the accolades for doing it. But there's a bronze, silver, and gold version of it, so that's why we're continuing to do it. A while back I got a car which has just recently stopped working. I have no idea what happened as I don't know much about cars. My ex-wife says that I'm a loser, but driving cars is not, as they say, rocket surgery, or was it brain science? Anyway, see what bits are missing and do what needs to be fixed. Replace body parts, change oil. Right, let's put the car on the test track. Engine cannot start. Okay, so forget that. We'll put it on lifter A, and we'll get a ganders at what is wrong with this car. So let's get a look in the engine bay first. Yikes, that does not look good. Straight off I can see some of the ignition coils are not in great condition. So let's do some testing. We will start off with the multimeter and check the electronics. Battery needs replacing, starter needs replacing. Okay. Next up, we're going to do a compression test. Ooh, yeah, piston rings. Wow, okay, so we're stripping the engine down. Right, next we will do... I don't know what this... Yeah, it does have an OBD port, I suppose you would say. I have no idea what OBD stands for, unfortunately. Maybe some of you guys might know that. You might be able to direct me. Well, look at this. Ignition coils, spark plugs. Yeah, okay. And what have we got then? Fuel pressure test. Fuel pump, fuel rail. Fuel filter is fine-ish. It's average. Let's finish it off with tire thread tester and see what the tires are like. Just in case any of those need to be changed. They're average. Okay. First things first, starter, you're coming off. And let's start stripping down the head. So first thing anyway, the ignition coils are coming out, because they all need to be done. Let's get the throttle off, because that needs to be done as well. Alright. Spark plugs are next. Now we'll get the head off. Those camshafts don't look like they're in good condition. Let's get the timing cover off. So first things first, belt tensioner. Then belt B, crankshaft pulley, you can come off. Water pump has to come off. I would say this idler roller has to come off. It has to be replaced anyway. Alright, now the timing cover. And we can get the timing belt off, which needs to be replaced. Cam gear are average. Camshaft. Second camshaft definitely needs doing. Alright, manifold cover. Or exhaust manifold cover, I should say. And turbocharger needs replacing. Now we'll get the exhaust manifold. Okay, fuel rail. Now the head. Okay. Now we can get the car up. And we'll take the oil out. Because that is one of the jobs that we have to do. And now we'll take off the sump. That oil filter looks like it might need to be changed as well, doesn't it? Doesn't look like it's in good condition. Indeed it wasn't. Okay. Let's get these big end bearings off. Actually, do you know, I just realized I don't need to take those off. Damn it! It was the... Damn it. It was these I had to take off because I have to get out the pistons. Oh well, at least we got some XP for that anyway, so it's not the end of the world. Okay, car can come down now. And we'll pull out the pistons. Okay, do we have pistons? I don't think we do. We do not. Okay. Next, let's mark stuff. We've got most of it identified, it looks like. Oh, there's a few bits down here that aren't identified. So we have 1, 2, 3 things that are not identified yet. I wonder, do I need to go into the gearbox? Ooh, that brake servo doesn't look good, does it? Yeah, I'd put money on that was one of them. That ABS module doesn't look great either. Let's take it off and see what it's like. Oh no, it was fine. Okay, we'll put you back on, so. Damn. Wonder, could it be the radiator? Nope. And nope. Alright, it was neither of those. So there's still 2 things we have to identify. I wonder, could it be fuses? Or could it be the air filter? Let's... Haha, the air filter is one. Sweet. Alright, let's get the clips off. Get the air filter out. Power steering pump looks like it's average enough. It is indeed average. Alternator doesn't look like it's that bad. Yeah, it's fine. It's not replaceable. What else could it be? Let's start buying parts. And hopefully we'll come across it. Now, there, I need an air filter. I need oil filter. And I think it was I4, wasn't it? I think it was an I4. We need pistons. Piston with conrod. We need 4 of those. And we need piston rings, compression and oil rings. We need a starter. And I think it's just a plain old starter. We need spark plugs. And I'm gonna just pick up 4. I think we might have some already, but I might be wrong on that. Ignition coils. We need 4 of those. Camshafts. Camshafts, just 2 of those. Idler roller. I think it was an A. I can't think of anything else right now. We'll proceed with what we've got. All new pistons and piston rings. Okay, the head. Oh, it needs a new head. Engine head I4. Okay. Engine head I4. I3, I4, 6. There it is. Engine head. We needed a brake servo as well, didn't we? Servo. Brake servo, there we go. New engine head. Alright, now the camshafts. Cam gears, the old ones can go back on. Actually, wait, these are the old ones, so I need to take the other one off. This one. Engine head cover. Exhaust manifolds. Yep, that was fine. Was the turbo okay? No, the turbo needs to be replaced. Will you get around here? Jesus Christ. Our steering pump. Timing belt. Oh, the timing belt needs to be changed. Okay, let's get a new timing belt. Timing belt. There we go. And turbocharger. Get that turbocharger on. Alright, now let's get the timing belt on. Next. Alternator, that can go back. Timing head cover can go back on. Alright, water pump is next. Then the crankshaft pulley. Isn't there an there it is. Idler roller A. Then belt B. Alright, we need a new one of those. Air filter can go in. Get these clips on before I forget about them. Because if I go much further, I will forget about them. Exhaust manifold cover. Right, we're going for... Oh, we need a fuel rail, don't we? Fuel rail DI. Alright, fuel rail DI. Fuel rail DI. Where are you? There it is. Alright, and we need a belt B. Belt B. So we're doing belt. No, 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 no. Belt A. Right, so down further, still belt A's, belt B's. There we go. Here we are. This is the one. Let's get over here. Put parts on. We need a new belt here? We do. We need a belt A as well. Okay, let's put on the belt oh, we need a belt tensioner. Eek. Okay, so we need a belt A and a belt tensioner. So 9 belt B. We need to go up further. Here we are. And a belt tensioner. Now we can put the new belt on. Okay, let's see what we've got done and what we have yet to do. Brake servo, yeah, we took care of that. Air filter, we took care of that. Right. Now let's move up to the top. Get this fuel rail in. We'll get spark plugs next. And ignition coils. Looks like we have loads of ignition coils. And intake manifolds needs to be replaced. I4DI intake manifold. I4DI, wasn't it? Which would be this one. Oh, the throttle has to be replaced as well, doesn't it? I completely forgot about that. Throttle I4. Funny, you know. Oh no, it is marked. Okay, throttle I4. Throttle I4. Here we are. We're looking pretty good. Let's get the battery off. That has to be replaced. I wonder, do I have to go into the gearbox? That's why I haven't put the starter back on yet, just in case I do have to go into the gearbox, which I very well might have to. Let's mark off the rest of this stuff that's done. Okay, so there's still one item not identified. I find it unlikely that it would be in the gearbox, because if it wasn't the gearbox, there's probably a few other things wrong as well, like the release bearing or something like that. But I am at a loss as to what it could be. Could it be maybe exhaust? Could be exhaust. One of the exhaust sections. No, they're not great, but they're not fantastic either. Or they're not terrible either, is what I should be saying. But we will inspect these parts in the interests of thoroughness. That fuel pump. Oh yeah, that's right. That fuel pump definitely has to come out anyway. Let's. I wonder, could it be the fuel tank? Hey, I bet you that was it. Yep, fuel tank, that was it. Awesome, right. So, just a plain old fuel tank. Fuel. So we want a fuel pump. And we want a fuel tank. Get that fuel pump in. Alright, that's that done. And, well, we need a new sump, but before we do that, we have to build the bottom end of all of this. Let's get that oil filter on. The old ones will do. We don't need to buy all new. Right, now it's an oil pan i4. Oil pan i4. i4C. Oil pan i4, there we go. Right. That's everything down here done. So we can put the starter back on now, and we can get a new battery. Let's get a new battery. Unless, do I have a battery charger? I don't recall seeing one. We didn't get one yet. We will get one eventually as part of an upgrade, I think. Yeah. Battery. New battery in place. Starter. And I think that's it. Yep. Okay, so now we can focus on the body parts. So let's get my pen. I need a front left fender. Front left fender. Left headlight. Left headlight. We need a right tail light. Right tail light. We need a right tail. No, wait. Left tail light and a right tail light. And a rear bumper. Rear bumper. Okay. And the car is a Sakura Moon. Actually, while I'm here, let's put oil in the car, in the engine. Should be done any second now. There we go. Alright. Now we need to go into the body parts section, so go back to home, body parts. Sakura Moon. Crap. If I could spell moon right. Alright, front left fender. Left headlight. Left headlight. Right tail light, left tail light. Right tail light and left headlight. And rear bumper. Rear bumper. Here we are. Okay. Right headlight. Front left fender. Take out the old one. Put on the new. And the bumper. And I think that's it. We don't have a spraying upgrade yet, so we can't spray that new one. Everything done there, everything done there, everything done there. Okay, let's bring the car down. And that is the end of the order. So we spent 5,150 on parts and we're getting nearly 16,000 back in payout. That is fantastic. Let's quickly take a look at the phone here. See, are there any XP bonuses? There are not. Okay. So let's decline. And we'll come to that story mission in our next episode. Right, we're going to leave it there for now. Thanks a million for watching, folks. I hope you all enjoyed this episode. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. I really appreciate all of your support, and it means an awful lot and makes a huge difference. So thank you all for that. Anyway, my name is Winters, and I'll catch you next time. So until then, take care.